I hope you realize that you are now on very, very thin ice with me. So thin, it will crack just from you breathing. Why is that? Why is that? Do you really not understand why you would be on such thin ice with me? Very well then, I will inform you. Not only did you refuse to leave my doorstep when I told you to, you also decided to trigger my allergies after I had already stepped away from you, and if that wasn't bad enough, when you heard Finian coming around the corner, you decided that would be the perfect time for you to return to your cat form. And of course, Finian being who he is, he decided to scoop you up and beg me to let you stay. I wouldn't open my mouth if I were you. I am not even finished with what I was saying to you. After I, understandably, declined to house you due to my allergies and my intolerance for animals such as you, he told you that he would leave the door open in the back so that you could sneak in. And what did you do? You did exactly what he told you to. You snuck into my home. And not only this, you stole fish from the kitchen. What on earth is wrong with you? Are you honestly crying over this? Are you truly crying over the consequences of your own actions catching up with you? Oh, really? You had a good reason to do this? And why might that be? I beg your pardon? You had no other choice? You did have a choice. You could have gone anywhere else. You could have asked anyone else to employ you. But you decided to let your emotions control your actions. How else are you supposed to make decisions? You use logic. You use logic to determine what you do next, not your ridiculous emotions and your strange and sudden attachment to me. I'm sorry? You lied about that, then. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. It didn't make any sense to me whatsoever. So then why on earth did you decide to stay here instead of seeking housing elsewhere? I beg your pardon? How did you know about that? I am not denying it. No. After all, to someone like you, there would be no point. How did you know about that before coming here? Oh, really? You heard rumors about this place. Do elaborate, would you? The people in your village used to torment you. I don't believe I asked you about that. I asked you how you heard these rumors. Really? Those people that were tormenting you, they were the ones who spoke such strange things about my manor. What exactly did they say? I see. They said that A freak like you would only ever find life here. A place where even creatures from hell have a home. And did they seem to truly believe what they were saying? Or were they just being sarcastic? Looking back on it now, you think they were being sarcastic. I wonder why. Oh, really? Something inside of you told you that maybe there was some truth to it? I beg your pardon? Say that again. No, don't say that. Say everything else. Tell me every last detail relating to what you just said. Just do it. If you want me to let you stay here, you will tell me. I don't need to explain myself to you. I could easily throw you out of this house once Sebastian gets home. Or better yet, I could invite Pluto inside and he could have a runabout with you. So you'd better start talking. I see. You heard a guiding voice telling you to come here. Describe this guiding voice. Gentle, feminine. What? In your dreams, you were able to see her? What did she look like? What did she look like? What do you need a pen and paper for? You could draw an image of her. Very well then. Here, take these. And be thorough, but do be quick about this. Just do it. Please. Please let me be wrong about this. Let it just be a deceased loved one or a relative or some figment of the imagination. Whatever deities watch over me with good intentions, if there are any. Please, don't let me be right. What was that? Did it sound like I was speaking to you? Then it isn't any of your concern what I was saying. Return to your work. Sebastian cannot get back soon enough. Last I checked. Damn. There's still 6 hours left until he's allowed to return. Although I could call him back early. That red-haired Reaper isn't good enough to waste a deal on. And besides, what would they even do about it? Kill me? Last I checked, that tends to get a Reaper in trouble, assuming the person they kill isn't scheduled to die. Then again, it is best not to risk it. Especially when I don't even know if I'm right about this. I damned well better not be. You're finished already? That was rather quick. Hopefully it's something more than a child. You saw this woman in your dreams? You saw her? No. No, I don't need to tell you anything about her. Just look. Does anyone know that you snuck in? Of course. I figured as much. Finian obviously had to show you to everyone in the household except me, because I, of course, said no. And you've been gone quite a while. I'm certain that he'll be getting worried about you. He might even begin to look for you. And if he were to find you right now, you don't want to risk a reaction like that, do you? I didn't think so. Now why don't you just run along, all right? This can't be real. This can't be. This is... I must have been right. I must have been right. There was no signature on the note. There was so much about what they told me that seemed so odd, so completely random. There is no way that this is truly the woman they saw. It has to be her. It has to be Angela. There is no other explanation unless somehow my mother's ghost decided to find this random creature and tell them to come here. There is no way that is possible. There is no way this isn't her doing. I know better. I should know better. It has to be. It has to be Angela.